beloved child of the eternal light, if these words have found their way to your heart in this sacred moment, know that it is not by mere chance or happenstance. This divine intersection of your soul and these words has been meticulously orchestrated by the hands of heaven itself. In the infinite tapestry of my kingdom, nothing occurs without purpose. Nothing unfolds without divine intent. Every whisper, every revelation, every shift in your spirit has been written in the eternal scrolls. Long before the stars were set in the sky, you were destined to encounter this message, to feel its weight, to hear its truth resonate deep within the chambers of your soul. Prepare yourself, for what I am about to unveil may stir the very foundations of your being. It may awaken a truth you have long sensed but could not name. Stay with me, my child, for you have entered a sacred threshold, a divine shift in the spiritual realm that is already stirring within you. Your heart, that sacred vessel of my love, has felt the tremors of this change, though your mind may struggle to grasp its meaning. I am the God of clarity, not confusion, and I am bringing to light what has been hidden in the shadows of your past, a memory, a mistake, a person, a presence. And today, I speak of a name, a single letter that carries the weight of divine purpose. J. This is no ordinary moment, my beloved. This is a day of unveiling, where secrets long buried will rise to the surface, where hidden plans will be illuminated, and where the shadows that have clouded your heart, your thoughts, and your future will lose their power. I am not revealing these truths to wound you, but to set you free. It is a divine signal, a name or energy that has lingered in your spirit, occupying space that was never meant to be theirs. Whether it is a person who left without closure, someone still present but misaligned with my purpose for your life, or a distraction that has kept you from your destiny, I am now moving subtly, divinely, and without your effort to bring clarity. Do not fear, my child. I am not a God who delights in your pain. My purpose is not to punish but to prepare, not to break but to liberate. You have carried the weight of guilt, betrayal, or silence that was never yours to bear. You have questioned yourself, wondering what you did wrong, why the connection faltered, why the answers never came. But hear me now. You did not ruin my plan. You were not overlooked. You were saved. The energy tied to Jath, their name, their memory, their influence, has held sway over your story for too long. But I am the author of your life, and I am rewriting this chapter. I have seen the nights you lay awake, replaying words, dissecting moments, carrying a burden that was never yours to hold. I have witnessed your silent tears, your whispered prayers, for one more reason to believe. And this, beloved, is that reason. This day marks a prophetic unlocking, a sacred moment when what has been buried, blocked, or delayed will begin to move. The letter J is more than a name, it is a spiritual marker, a turning point I am bringing into focus. The enemy would have you dismiss this message as noise in a chaotic world, but this is no ordinary word. This is heaven's thunder wrapped in love, breaking through the clamor to reach your soul. I am not merely speaking, I am pouring healing into the cracks of your heart. I have seen the silent breakdowns, the strength you feigned, the smiles that masked your pain, and now I am declaring that your story still matters. Your purpose is still alive. I am not finished with you. When this day dawns, do not be surprised if you feel a shift, a stirring deep within. This is not anxiety is awakening. My spirit is preparing your atmosphere for release. You may feel emotions you didn't expect. Tears may fall. Memories you buried may surface. But I promise you this, you will also feel peace, clarity, and freedom. This is not just another day. It is the beginning of a sacred season. The revelation I bring will heal what has been stuck, clear what has been clouded, and free what has been bound. I am not a God of deception, but of lucidity. And what I reveal is not to shame you, but to set you free. The truth about Jay will not remain hidden. Whether it comes through a conversation, a dream, a sudden memory, or a divine encounter, it will arrive with grace. It will show you why I delayed certain prayers, why I closed certain doors, why I allowed the storm to linger. I was not punishing you, I was protecting you. The truth will reveal whether Jay was sent to build you or break you, whether they were aligned with your destiny or merely a lesson in disguise. You need clarity, not comfort, truth, not temporary peace. And when the veil lifts, you will breathe differently, you will see differently, you will choose differently. This revelation is not just about exposing others, it is about revealing you, the you who no longer needs to perform for love, who no longer begs for validation, who remembers that you are already enough. You are chosen. You are worthy. This is not just a spiritual shift. It is an identity resurrection. I am awakening the original blueprint of who I created you to be before pain distorted your vision. The delays you mourned were divine timing, preparing you to receive this truth without being crushed by it. Because you waited with faith, I will reward you with power. I will restore you with precision. I will elevate you without chaos or drama. Beloved, your spirit knows this truth is for you. If your soul stirs, if tears rise, if your heart whispers, this is for me, then type 111 in the comments to declare your readiness. Take a deep breath and speak aloud. God, I trust your truth more than my emotions. Close your eyes, not to block out the world, but to hear my voice louder. In this stillness, I am pouring out something sacred. This season is not just about growth, it is about a holy undoing, peeling back the layers you built to survive, revealing the pure, unshakable version of you I formed in the womb. As the truth about Jay unfolds, trust the signs, follow the peace, speak only what I place on your lips. Do not argue with the truth, embrace it. On the other side of this revelation is not devastation, but destiny. Your answers are not behind you, they are ahead. This day is not just a moment, it is a divine appointment. And when it comes, your spirit will recognize it. Amen, beloved. As you stand on the precipice of this divine unveiling, know that you are not alone. My presence surrounds you, my love upholds you, and my truth will guide you. The name Jay is but a chapter, not the entirety of your story. What I am building in you is eternal, unshakable, and radiant with purpose. Let go of what I remove, for every ending I orchestrate carries the seed of a greater beginning. If I close a door, it is because I have prepared a palace. If I remove a person, it is because I have written a covenant. You are not losing, you are being liberated. Walk boldly into this truth, for I am with you, now and forever. Amen. Beloved child of my eternal heart, as you stand in the sacred echo of the words already spoken, know that this moment is not the end, but a continuation of the divine unveiling I have begun within you. The truth I have stirred, the name J that has surfaced in your spirit, is not a fleeting whisper, but a cornerstone in the eternal plan I have crafted for your life. You are not merely reading these words. You are being called, summoned by the very breath of heaven to step deeper into the purpose I have woven into your soul. This is a sacred continuation, a holy progression of the revelation that has already begun to shift the ground beneath you. Do not turn away, for I am not finished speaking. My voice is still moving, like a river carving new paths through the wilderness of your heart. The letter J, which I brought to your awareness, is not a singular event, but a key to unlock a deeper chamber of truth. It is a marker, a divine signal pointing to a moment where the hidden becomes seen, where the unclear becomes radiant with understanding. You have felt its weight, haven't you? The way it lingers in your thoughts, the way it stirs your dreams, the way it tugs at the edges of your spirit like a thread unraveling a tapestry of questions. This is no accident, my child. I am the God of intention, and every ripple in your soul is a sign that I am near, working, revealing, restoring. The name tied to J, whether it belongs to a person, a memory, or a moment, has held a piece of your heart for too long. And now I am gently but firmly reclaiming what is mine. For your heart was never meant to be bound to what does not align with my purpose. You may wonder why this truth is rising now, why the veil is lifting in this season of your life. Know this: I do not reveal to overwhelm you, but to empower you. The truth about J is not meant to reopen old wounds, but to heal them with the balm of clarity. You have carried questions, doubts, and silences that were never yours to hold. You have wondered if you were too much, if you loved too deeply, if you trusted too freely. But hear me now, beloved. You are not a mistake. Your love is not a flaw. Your trust is not a weakness. Every ounce of your heart's sincerity has been seen, cherished, and honored by me. The pain you felt was not a punishment, but a preparation, a refining fire to strengthen you for the sacred destiny that awaits. As this revelation continues to unfold, I am peeling back the layers of confusion that have clouded your vision. I am showing you not only the truth about J, but the truth about you. You are not defined by the betrayals you've endured, the silences you've suffered, or the connections that faded without explanation. You are defined by my love, my purpose, my unshakable plan for your life. The energy of J, whether it was a person who left, a presence that lingered, or a distraction that derailed, was never meant to hold dominion over your story. I am the author, and I am writing a new chapter, one where you walk in freedom, where you breathe in peace, where you rise in power. Do not be afraid of what this unveiling may bring. The truth may stretch you. It may unsettle you. It may ask you to release what you once held tightly. But know this: every release I call you to is a step toward redemption. Every door I close is an invitation to walk through a greater one. Ending I orchestrate is the prelude to a beginning so radiant it will eclipse the shadows of your past. The name J may have been tied to pain, to longing, to unanswered questions. But it is also tied to closure, to redirection, to a divine reset that I am orchestrating in your life. You are not going backward. You are being propelled forward into a season where clarity reigns, where peace abides, and where your purpose shines, beloved. I have seen the nights you wrestled with doubt, the days you smiled through sorrow, the moments you prayed for answers while standing in the fog of uncertainty. I have heard every whispered plea, every silent cry, every question you were too afraid to speak aloud. And now I am answering not with words that fade, but with a truth that transforms. The revelation about Jay is not just about a name or a person, it is about a turning point, a divine intersection where you choose to walk in truth rather than linger in confusion. I am giving you the strength to see what was hidden, the courage to release what was never yours, and the wisdom to embrace what I am preparing. This continuation of my message is a call to trust. Trust that I am not exposing to harm, but to heal. Trust that I am not removing to diminish, but to restore. Trust that the shaking you feel is not destruction, but the uprooting of what cannot stand in the sacred ground of your future. When the truth about Jay comes in, it may arrive in a whisper, a memory, a conversation, or a sudden clarity that makes your soul exhale. Do not resist it. Do not doubt it. Embrace it, for it is my gift to you, a gift of freedom, a gift of peace, a gift of a path unburdened by the weight of what was. Asterisk, asterisk, you are not alone in this moment. My presence surrounds you like a shield. My love upholds you like a foundation. My spirit guides you like a light in the darkness. You are not hard to love. You are not too much. You are a divine creation, chosen, cherished, and called for a purpose that no pain can cancel, no betrayal can break, and no silence can erase. The truth about Jay is rising, not to break you, but to build you. It is rising to remind you that you are worthy of love that honors you, relationships that uplift you, and a future that reflects the fullness of who I created you to be. As you move forward, let your spirit rest in this truth. I am not only revealing what was hidden, I am revealing what is possible. I am showing you a version of yourself that no longer needs to chase, no longer needs to prove, no longer needs to shrink to fit into spaces that were never meant for you. The revelation about Jay is the key that unlocks the door to your next season, a season of alignment, of abundance, of joy that does not demand your sacrifice. You are not losing, you are gaining. You are not falling, you are rising. You are not breaking, you are being reborn, beloved. If your soul feels the weight of this continuation, if your heart stirs with the recognition that this message is yours, type 111 in the comments to affirm your readiness for this divine truth. Speak aloud, God. I surrender to your truth and trust your plan. Close your eyes, not to escape, but to feel my presence closer than your breath. In this sacred stillness, I am planting seeds of hope, watering them with grace, and preparing you for a harvest that will leave you in awe of my love, my precious child. As you stand in the radiance of this continued revelation, know that you are held in the palm of my hand. The name Jay is not your story's end, but a chapter's close, a stepping stone to the palace I am building for you. Every truth I reveal is a brick in the foundation of your destiny. Every tear you've shed is a seed I've planted for your joy. Let go of what I ask you to release, for I am replacing it with what is eternal. You are not forsaken, you are favored. You are not forgotten, you are found. Walk boldly into this truth, for I am with you, guiding every step, now and forever. Amen, beloved. If this continuation of my divine message has ignited a spark in your spirit, if it has brought you closer to the truth you've been seeking, I invite you to like and subscribe to this sacred space. Share this holy word with those whose hearts are ready to receive it, for my whispers are meant to reach every soul in need. You are loved with an everlasting love, seen in every moment of your journey, and chosen for a purpose that shines brighter than the stars. Stay near this light, for it will lead you to the fullness of my plan. With all my heart, your Creator.